everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a testing product video. I've never done one actually on my video. I don't think I've done one actually. But if you know, welcome, my name's Dan. And if you like this, well, I've never done it, but if you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button. So I thought I'd trial it. We've got a dog, as the returning you returning subscribers know. So we've got a dog. I really want a what did I want? Carpet cleaner. We bought one off Facebook Marketplace a couple of years ago, but it's shit, so shit. But because we've done loads of like building work with the house and stuff, we've kind of I just kind of put that off a little bit because I really wanted one. Anyway, I was in B&M the other day and I picked one up, and it's called I don't know if you've seen it before. It's called the Vax Spot Wash. I seen it online and I think it was about 100 quid with Vax. This isn't sponsored, by the way. It was £100 with Vax, and Argos was £95, but B&M had it for £79.99. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. So it's this one here, it's the red one, and it's called the Vax Spot Wash, and it's so simple. So I thought I'd whack a few stains on the carpet, just to cut out a bit of carpet, and I thought I'd show it you guys, because obviously we've got a dog, like I say, and sometimes it's a French bulldog, so he can be sick quite a bit, and muddy paws. We are, when it rains, especially when it comes into autumn and winter, the carpet, it's not clean. It's rubbed and it's wiped and it's just not clean. So I've actually I used this on the carpet in the whole living room the other day, and I'll insert a picture of the colour of the water. It's such a powerful little carpet washer. It's brilliant. But that's the front of the picture there. So it's for your stairs. You can do your car as well, which is brilliant. But like I said, it's so powerful. And I'm going to trial it out just so you guys can know, can see if it's any good. So I've not used it on certain stains before, so I'm going to put a little video in now of what stains I'm just going to do 4 for now, and if you like this video I might do some more. And it comes with, like I said, it's £79.99. All you do is literally, because I've watched videos on how it works and stuff, but there weren't a lot out there. All you do is fill up your liquid, add your hot water, and plug it in, and use the nozzle to not eject, to release the water, and then the nozzle will obviously suck it up. It's so simple. So that's the Vax Spot Wash, and this is the only small little liquid, so it will do for now, and it smells really nice. That's the Vax Spot Wash cleaning solution, so it comes with that. So for £79.99, I think it's a little bargain, especially when it's bloody in Argos and Bax for nearly 100 quid. So yeah, and that was in B&M. So like I said, I'm going to insert some videos now of me seeing if the stains come out. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll probably see you at the end of this little video.
So this is me adding some tomato ketchup, and if you're American, tomato ketchup. That's going to squidge that right on there. I'm doing a voiceover, guys, because it's so tricky to speak when you've got camera in one hand and ketchup in the other. So I'm going to rub that. I'm going to rub that right in that carpet. I do let it dry for a few hours as well. So yeah, let's just get that right in there. Give it a little pat like that, and a little swipey wipe. So that's so 4th is the tomato ketchup. The 3rd one is coffee. Angela's going to kill me using his coffee. And I've gone quite dark on the coffee because it dries quite light. So I've just had to add a little bit more. You've got to test these things, ain't you? So look how black that is. That's not even been stirred, that hasn't. So let that set and let that stain. And then the 2nd one is chocolate. It's only a cheap chocolate, guys. Nothing expensive for this little demo. So yeah, then I've got just picked it up from Aldi, but I'll tell you that. Some Aldi chocolate. Come on, Dan, where are you going with the camera? So I'm just going to really rub that right in, like that, and give it a little wipey. Looks like something else, doesn't it? It's definitely chocolate, everybody. But you know what I did after I stopped using the chocolate? I bloody licked the spoon, didn't I? And it had all this fur off the carpet. I didn't even realise. So yeah, getting a bit more. Go on, rub it right in. Got to test this product out. And I think that's it. Give it a little tap and a pat, a little twirl. There we go. So second one is chocolate. The first one is the obvious one, everybody. Muddy shoes. So just got my little trainer and wipe that little mud in. Luckily here in the UK it was raining. Otherwise I'd have bloody had to get a watering can on some mud. And so yeah, pat that in, give it a little wipe, get it right in the carpet. Gotta test these things, guys. Muddy shoes are the worst, especially when it comes to autumn, winter time, and it's always raining. And summer, actually. So mud, chocolate, coffee, and tomato ketchup. And then this is me, white dries. This is me. I'm going to decorate a little that wall because I didn't like that wall. Thought I'd throw this in. That was before. Hated the brick. And this is the wallpaper I'm going to whack up. There we are. Better little video of it. So this is me while it's drying, just repapering the wall. So that was the before, and then this is after. How much brighter does it look? I weren't happy with that wallpaper. And on to the cleaning. Here's what you've kind of clicked the video for. I do some quick, I'm going to mark them out of 10 as well. I do some quick speed up parts, because some of it, these do take quite a while. So that's me just explaining what it's like, what comes off, so that you've got little white brushes underneath. And that part there I've just took off sucks it up. So let's try the mud first. Like I said, I'm going to rate them each out of 10. So here we are. Look, this is so satisfying watching. Do you know what I mean? It's so there's me just releasing the water. What I tend to do, I tend to spray it first. Look how quick that's coming up. So this is mud, everybody, and I'm going to rate it out of 10. Look how clever that is. I told you at the start of the video how powerful, I think I did, how powerful this fax machine is. Look at that. That is literally straight up. I knew mud was going to be an easy one, only because of me cleaning the living room carpet. Look at that. Look how spotless that is. You can still see it just ripping all the water up. All the dirt. Look how fresh that is. Do it a bit slower. It's so... I can't remember the word. There we are. Do you know what? That is clean as hell. So it's done. It's picked up the mud amazingly. And I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. That is definitely a 10 out of 10. So on to the chocolate. Chocolatey now. Look, it's set that much. Set that much. Over 2 hours. So let's start this one. So remember, guys, this is chocolate stain for anybody that has got kiddies out there with handprints. This was a bit tougher. This was a lot tougher. It needed a good... You look at the chocolate coming up. I've even had to put my hand right on the bottom. There we go. Let's speed it up. This has taken a good few, well, not even a few, a lot of attempts to get out this chocolate one. See, I thought chocolate wouldn't have been, that's why I put it second. I thought it would be one of the easiest ones, like mud, but it's getting there. Chocolate is getting there. There we go, look, it's coming out. And now I'll swap hands. There we go, speed it up a little, add a bit more water. Remember, I'm using a little bit of liquid. You're supposed to use a lot. I'm not using hot water, so it's kind of your basic. So this was the before, and this is the after so far. So the chocolate has practically nearly come out. You can still see a bit of like the tinge of brown. But if you like, I would give that an 8 out of 10. The chocolate. Onto the coffee. Coffee is well, I won't say it. Let me add the water first to give it a little soaking. And remember, I've not got hot water. If you add a bit of liquid, very liquid, I know they say don't do it, but it gives it a bit of foam. Coffee, look at the coffee. Look at that coffee just going up that nozzle. Coffee just comes straight out. I'm very, very shocked about the coffee over the chocolate. Because coffee stains a bit more, I think. But you can still see the little brown tinge on the chocolate one. There's me doing a bit of a fast forward one. Look at that. That coffee has literally just come straight out. So the coffee for me is definitely a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for mud. 8 out of 10 for chocolate. And a 10 out of 10 for coffee. Now on to the ketchup. Tomato ketchup. There's me just changing it because it's told me that the water, no, it's not yet, just ruined the video. It's just told me that the water thing is full. Oh, straight away, look at that, all that up. Now what do you think about the ketchup, guys? You think that stain will come out? Look how lighter that is coming. Add a bit more water. Add a lot more water actually, and give it that real good scrub. Oh, there we go. Now it's told me that it's full, so that's what's come up off the mat so far from the start. So just empty that and then I go back onto it. So back onto the tomato ketchup. Look at it just coming straight up. I'm so surprised at well, I'm not surprised about the mud, but the coffee and the tomato ketchup, it's just come off. It's literally just come off. Add a bit more water. And these ones are without force, but you can still see on the second one that there's a hint of like a bit of a light brown. But yeah, tomato ketchup, as you can tell how powerful this machine is, has literally practically come off. So tomato ketchup for me is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for that. And then obviously I'm going to go back over. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Let's try and take like I say, with a few attempts, hot water, you're literally going to get any stain out. But if you keep going for the chocolate, it's eventually going to come out. But compared to the start of the video, with all the stains were there we go. And now look at it, you know. So yeah, that is practically clean. Just that little part there, but you can't really tell. If you keep going for it, it will come out. But guys, that's pretty much the end of this video. I just wanted to kind of tell you and show you if you know, any carpet people that need things cleaning and stuff. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I know it's a rough video. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.